Of course, the first example of an inspirational leader in Scripture is Jesus. First, he implemented the coaching style as he took personal interest and investment in his disciples. For the 3.5 years he was with them, he sharpened their skills in leadership, established them in ministry, and taught them how to connect with people. He was also an affiliative leader, as he put the needs of others before himself. His self-sacrificing character was most evident on the cross. The second biblical example I will use is Nehemiah. He rebuilt 2.5 miles of the demolished Jerusalem wall in 52 days. He implemented the coaching, pace-setting, and democratic styles of leadership. He was a coach in that he sought to rebuild the walls and the faith of his people. Although his deadline of 52 days may seem unattainable, their victory demonstrated pace-setting at its finest. Lastly, Nehemiah showed a democratic style as he worked alongside his people. Scripture says they held a sword in one hand and a hammer in the other. The sword was for protection, while the hammer was to build. My final biblical example is Joshua. He was a general and a man of God in war. His styles were authoritative and coercive. During the discussion of war strategies, they were likely held among his high-ranking officers, which demonstrates authoritative leadership. However, on the battlefield, he probably expressed the coercive style as he gave his commands and orders on the field. In all three of these examples, we see Goleman's 6 leadership styles taking place. Likewise, every leader finds themselves in a different work situation. Jesus is depicted in a teaching setting, Nehemiah in a defensive stance, with Joshua on offense on the battlefield. It also demonstrates how Scripture is supportive of each style, from coaching to coercive. For managers, it shows that one style is not above the other and that each is effective in their own way, depending on the situation. This goes back to my continuing theme of adaptability. The sooner a manager becomes flexible in their leadership approach, the sooner their employees will evolve into an effective and high-performing team.